Hello, Moon Magic Super Souls. Welcome to today's readings. Beautiful souls, I have been away working on the land with working with energy lines. I have come back with a cold, as you can probably hear in my voice. So please bear with me, but please also rest assured I am absolutely perfectly okay. Beyond having a croaky voice, I am thriving. So I know sometimes if when any of us readers become poorly, or you are so kind and so lovely, so please do not be concerned about me. I have literally come back with a croaky voice and discovered that everybody here while I've been away has had the same, so I suspect I had contracted it before I went away. Anyway, my beautiful Moon Magic Super Souls, we have a very special set of readings for you today. We're asking, this is a request from many of you, a very popular reading. We're asking for a message from the person on your heart and mind. We have three beautiful cards to choose from, three beautiful hearts as well. Now, many of you may be looking at these readings because of an intimate relationship, a love relationship. For others, this could be a friendship or a colleague. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship, but this is the person who is on your mind, or indeed on your heart and your mind at this moment, and we're seeking a message. Whoever this is, whether you are connected with them already. It could also be if some of you are calling in someone that you may be wanting to tune in to a message from whoever you are calling in. But whatever your circumstances, I would suggest really sitting with the energy and essence of that person and allowing yourself to just lean into this energy and see where the readings take you. So, beautiful souls, let's go with this and see how my voice holds out. We have three piles today. So, for pile one, we have the card of Priestess. This is your card for pile one. And this is sitting with the beautiful natural flint heart. This is a piece of flint that I found when I was out walking. Really beautiful. So that is for pile one. Pile two, we have the card of Search. This is for pile two, and this is sitting with the Jasper heart. Let me show that to you. So that's for pile two. And pile three, we have the card of Gratitude. This is for pile three. And this is sitting with the Howlite heart. This is a piece of natural howlite. Hope you can see it's got some really beautiful markings. A lot of the howlites that are coloured that we see are actually, often I use a turquoise howlite heart, but that has been coloured in order to give that particular sort of energy or vibration of the colour. But this is a natural piece of howlite. This is just how it comes. Okay, so that is for pile three. Okay, my beautiful souls. I'm going to leave the video running for a few moments longer for you. Take as long as you need, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile one, welcome to your reading. Okay, I'm going to first of all draw two cards. One is to represent you, and the other is actually to represent, and so this one, the other person. I'm also going to draw a past life card just to see what kind of connection there is between you that could be connecting to a past life. Interesting, I'm getting two coming through for you here. I will then draw some more oracle cards and your tarot cards, and we'll see what comes through. We're asking for a message from the person on your heart and mind. We have the fox and ivy, adaptability, the spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity. Okay. And the past life connections, hobbies, sports, favourite pastimes, passions and interests, Archangel Zadkiel, compassion, freedom, forgiveness. Okay. Right, the first thing I'm going to say is I do think there is a past life connection between yourself and this person. And interestingly enough, I think the past life connection possibly meant that you came from very different worlds. Very, very different worlds. And there's something of that energy around you. I think this person holds you in very high regard. So this person on your heart and mind, I think they possibly slightly idealize you, actually. Maybe a little bit of looking at you through rose-tinted glasses. I think in a previous life, compassion, freedom, forgiveness, I think you could have almost like fought on opposite sides, or you came from two very different worlds. And I think you recognized a connection, but it was one that was really, really difficult for you to have. And now, you know, whether this is a working relationship or a love interest, now this person and yourself have come together because I think now you can. Interestingly enough, there is still some reference to the energy of the past. It may be that in this lifetime you also come from very different circumstances or very different backgrounds. Could be a different spiritual background or a different economic background, or, you know, cultural difference. There's something of that residue that was present in a past life where I think genuinely there was a block to you being able to pursue whatever it is you wanted to on equal terms. Gosh, I've seen the most massive orb just fly across in front of, I've got a camera obviously showing these cards and a computer in front of me so I can see what you're seeing to make sure the cards are in view. Just behind the computer, huge orb, and it was huge, absolutely huge, just literally breezed across. Very lovely energy, wow. Gosh, but I think you can breeze it. Literally. Yeah, I think you can navigate this with great creative ingenuity, great adaptability. This is one of those connections that, irrespective of difference, there's a strength of connection here. And I think this is something this is a connection that can flourish. The message from this person, I think some of these people, it's interesting, under the priestess we have ignorant and wise. I think for some of you, this person is fully aware of this connection. You know, they are a wise old soul. For others, they're not necessarily fully aware of kind of past lives and things like that, but nevertheless, they're still a wise old soul. I think there is almost like a request from them to say, are you flexible enough? Are you adaptable enough to meet me in this lifetime? Now, whether they are aware of the lifetime or not, there's a definite message around, can you meet me? You know, is it okay? Will our differences be all right? But the differences stem back to a previous life when I think, it was almost as if you were you lived on opposite sides of the tracks, or you fought on opposite sides, and yet there was a huge connection and it simply couldn't be fulfilled because of those circumstances, despite the fact that there was passion and interest and I think a recognition for you both. Okay. I'm going to draw some tarot cards next. Do please excuse, very conscious of my croaky voice. Hopefully it is not an issue, certainly not an issue for me anyway. I'm going to draw 3 cards on this side and 1 and 2 and 3 on this side. Okay. We have the Princess of Discs. We have the card of Cruelty. And we have the card of Sorrow. Okay, how can I place these so we can see them? Okay. And we have, let's turn the light down a little bit. I hope that makes it easier for you to see the cards. Then we have the Aeon. We have the Devil. And we have Disappointment. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Gosh. Right. The past life energy is ever so strong between you, beautiful ones, my lovely pile ones. It really, really is. I think there's a real need for you to be adaptable enough to sort of try and navigate what connects to the past and what is present for you now. I think both of you have experienced oppression, challenge, difficulty, whether this is in friendship or if this is a love interest. But there is creativity between you. We have the Aeon. I think this is also, if any of you are asking about someone who you've separated from them and you're considering coming back together, I think this is about overcoming the differences between you that caused you to separate or pushed you apart. Yeah, if any of you have had any falling out, and this is do we come back together? Can we start again? Can we start afresh? I think a lot of things in that instance, a lot of things have been perhaps said, and the question is actually maybe for both of you, can you put the past behind you, and whether that is a past life or it's a current situation, or even if you are looking for love and this is a brand new connection, or you're looking for friendship, can you put down disappointments, that you have had? Can you put aside the fears of the past repeating? This is very much a reading that seems to be quite loaded with the past, with history. I think we need to get much more guidance and clarity about how this might proceed for you. But I think the person on your heart or mind, I think they do really, really hold you in very high regard. And I think they question whether or not you can either forgive them or whether they could live up to your expectations, or whether they would be good enough for you. For some of you, perhaps you have met somebody whose circumstances are very different. But yeah, I think that there is a lot of questioning going on in the person who you are thinking about. And as I said, some of them will be aware that there's history, some of them will not. Some of them may be being triggered by their own history within the relationships of this lifetime for them. I think it is possible to find creative solutions here. And this card is also the card of Judgment in a traditional pack. So, it may be that there is discernment needed. I think perhaps take your time here to navigate and evaluate where you are, especially if this is a coming back together with someone or a re-entering a friendship where somebody actually let you down, or even where somebody behaved badly towards you, or indeed if you feel that you behave badly towards them. I see lots of promise here, the Princess of Discs, is a card of pregnancy, of potential fruitfulness. So, yeah, I think things here could be overcome. The question is, can you put the past behind you? The past is active within this current situation. As I said, whether that's past life, a connection between you both already, or your own history or their history coming into play. But they do hold you in high regard. Okay, let's draw some more cards, find out a little bit more about how this might emerge, or to get any more information for you, my lovely pile one. Completion. Okay. Perseverance. This is rather lovely. Release. Yes. Service. Guilt. Wow. Gosh, look at these cards. This is amazing. I mean, you have so many cards from the sacral chakra, the orange cards, and these are all about feeling. So this is loaded with emotion. I think that there is a need to rise above your emotions and really, 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 almost, as I said, this is just reinforcing everything. I think there's a need to release the past, move into a position of that higher vision, and also whether they have done something wrong, or you have done something wrong, or you have regrets from the past, or they have regrets from the past. This is just loaded and loaded with emotion. I think the biggest, almost, I suppose, and the layer of soul growth available to you in this reading is simply to release. I think there is an opportunity here, actually, to really put the past behind you. Now, if this is actually someone new and everything is emotionally loaded, I suspect for both of you, there is an opportunity here to creatively work through something and to come out the other side, to be in a space of abundance, to let go of remorse, of guilt, of feeling as though something can't be worked through. I also think with the card of service, there's work to do. Whether this is a working relationship, a friendship, it's almost as though you come together with a higher purpose. Do you know, in many ways, I find myself thinking about, it's within relationship that most of us get hurt. It's also within relationship that we can also heal. And I think this has the potential to be a healing relationship, actually, or a time of coming back together in order to heal, to grow, to move through and beyond something. Let's draw some more tarot cards just to see how this might emerge. But the message from the person on your heart and mind is very much about forgiveness. It's about moving on. It's about starting afresh. It's about setting forth on a blank page, seeing what you can create, seeing if you can move through and beyond any history, whether it is your own individual history, their individual history, or something that has collectively happened between you in this life or a past one. Gosh, my voice is getting more croaky. I might have to take a break before I do pile 2 and pile 3. Let's see what we can do here. Look at this, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's ask how this might emerge. We have the Maiden of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Cups. And I'm seeing this one. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is lovely. I think whether this is a friendship, a working relationship, or indeed a lover, a partner, I think there is every possibility here to transform something, actually, to bring about stability, with the Four of Pentacles, but I think it will also be something that you need to build step by step. You'd have to make a choice to put the past behind you and literally build it step by step. Take it one day at a time. This is not something that I think, even though we have the Knight of Wands, which is quite a fast moving energy, I see it more here following the Seven of Cups as being a sort of an opportunity to rekindle the spark and the creative. It's like finding creative solutions to enable you to let go of history. I think this sits on both sides. Perhaps both of you have experienced disappointments, difficulties, cruelty, oppression even. I certainly think you've come back together in this lifetime because in a previous life you were not able to achieve something that now you can. So whether this is overcoming a difference in a platonic way or in a working alliance, the higher value, the higher purpose is to find resolution. It's to overcome challenges, difficulties, to navigate difference in a really powerfully positive way. Pile 1, I think this is your reading. I think this person is willing to try. I think they are wanting to move something forwards. I think they are almost like reaching out and asking and questioning, can you do this? I think they're willing to do this and take it step by step. I just saw another orb fly across the side of the reading over here. How interesting, lots of orbs flying around. So much emotion here, so much of history for both of you. In whatever way, shape or form that history comes to the table, this is a scenario where I think it's loaded with history. The question is, what are you going to do about it? The reading suggests that history can be resolved, processed and put behind you. Both of you will need to take it slow and steady and find creative solutions to be able to do this. But I think this is a reading that suggests there could be a profound process of healing for you both, and this will be multi-layered in terms of past lives as well as your current ones. Pile 1, this is your reading. I am sending you so much love. Apologies again for my voice, and I will go and have a cup of tea and a glass of water before I move on to pile 2. Thank you so, so much for being here. Beautiful souls, it's a privilege and a joy to read for you. These readings feel very, very exciting. Look forward to being back again, hopefully with less of a croak in my voice very soon. I will be posting some shorts as well. I videoed several, so I can, not very long ago, before I had this croak, so I can upload these on a daily basis anyway. Beautiful souls, tons and tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you for another reading really, really soon. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're asking for a message from the person on your heart and mind. This could be platonic, or it could be a love interest, it could be a colleague. Now, you have the card of search, and I'm going to draw 2 cards first of all to really look at the energy of you both. I'm also going to draw some oracle cards to see, or an oracle card, we'll see what comes through, to look to see if there is a past life connection between you as well. Okay, I'm seeing this one and this one. Okay, let's have a look at these first. We have the dragonfly and pansy balance. We have the lizard and pitcher plant stagnation. How interesting. Search. We have here energetic realm, life between lives, and success, personal or professional achievement. Ah, okay. Stagnation, balance. Right, something needs to come back into balance, dearest one. For some of you, this is a reading that is connected to you calling someone in. And actually, I think this will be a message for some, but not all. I think for some of you, you are genuinely needing to bring life back into balance. I think maybe you're working too hard, or there is not enough life-work balance going on. For some of you, that could also be happening. The person on your heart and mind, maybe they are working too hard and not really fully available for you to be with you, or maybe you are not fully available to be with them. But there is something that has come to a bit of a standstill here, and the key here is to bring something back into balance so it can flow again. Let's draw some tarot cards, see what else we are showing. We're asking for a message from the person on pile 2's heart and mind. I'm seeing this, and this, and this one, this, and this one. We have defeat, we have peace, and we have sorrow. Okay. Okay. What else do we have? Cruelty, the priestess, and adjustment. Yes, look at this. Something needs to come back into balance here. Right. Okay. I think as far as past lives go, I think that in a past life there has been a struggle to potentially maybe live a spiritual life but also have a family life, or simply, or maybe even some of you might have lived in service. You might have worked in service, and therefore there was never any potential for you to marry and have a family. For example, your dedication would have been to the family you worked for. There's something here about like a conflict between having a relationship and being able to sort of fulfill your pathway of service. And I think that's been around in some form in a past life. And something of that has come with you into this life. So it may be that you have struggled actually to find somebody or find the right connections. This could be within your friendship groups, it could be family connections, but it could also be in partnership as well. But I think everything in your reading is saying to you that there needs to be a balance in order to bring you success in this area of your life, whether you are searching for your kind of soul family, or whether you're searching for your soul mate, or the best buddy, the best friend. Something needs to come into balance here. Okay, I wonder if energetically the person on your heart and mind, that perfect person, whether that's friend, partner, colleague, that perfect person is really sending you a message through the ethers to say, bring your life into balance and I will be able to connect with you. I can resonate with you. We'll be able to come together. We'll be able to meet in peace, harmony. I think also that you give yourself a very hard time. I think you are your biggest inner critic. I think you see yourself as being responsible for everything, and responsible for things that don't work. And I'm not suggesting that we're not each, on some level, responsible for what we are creating. But I think you give yourself a really hard time. I think there's another message coming through energetically from the person on your heart and mind, whether this is a real person that you really want to connect with, or a soul group of people you want to connect with, or whether it is someone in the ethers who is waiting to connect with you. The other message is stop giving yourself a hard time. Be kind to yourself. Sit in a space of possibility rather than self-doubt. Stop, literally, just, I'm really hearing this. Stop giving yourself a hard time. There's nothing wrong with doing some soul searching, but not to the point where you slaughter yourself. That's not soul searching. That's just constant criticism. My lovely pile 2, stop giving yourself a hard time. Cut yourself some slack. Take some time out. If you're working, you may even be working too hard in trying to be so focused in manifesting the someone or the, or the perfect group of people, whatever this person is for you. Chill out, relax. This person is going to find you, almost, I want to say, when you are least expecting it. When you almost relax and walk away and stop giving yourself a hard time, this person can sort of almost like energetically appear. Success can arrive. Let's get some more information. Maybe have more information about the person on, discovery, on pile 2's heart and mind. We have discovery, victim. We have perception. Interesting, you've got the green chakra coming through strongly here. This is the heart chakra. You can't make something happen. If you are inquiring about someone that you actually do know, the person on your heart and mind, but you feel that it's stuck, it's stagnant, it's not moving forwards, you can't make this happen. You need to step away and let them discover you. You can't force this to happen. Miracle. Wonderful. Wonderful. This is about something that happens when it is least expected. Quest. Lovely. You are on a quest, a search, I think, my lovely pile 2s. If this is not, what I'm saying is not resonating with you, this may not be the right reading for you. I think you are genuinely on a quest to find the right fit with someone. And some of you know someone and you're hoping that they will be that person. For some of you, you are questioning whether someone is the right person or whether this will work. Something isn't moving forwards. You're questioning them whether what have I done wrong? What have I done to make this slow down? What have I done wrong for this not to happen? You haven't done anything wrong, but you cannot make it happen. It's got to sort of emerge. And the biggest thing that you can do is bring yourself back into balance. Stop doubting yourself, stop questioning yourself, and sort of practice the art of allowing. Let someone discover you. Almost let someone find you. Rather than you searching for them, let them come and find you. This is about you making yourself available to receive in a really beautiful, energetically available way. Let's draw some more cards to ask how this will emerge. May we ask how this might emerge for my lovely pile 2s, please. We have the Knight of Wands. I think this could happen quite quickly, actually. I am seeing this card here. The King of Pentacles. Yes, I think you could, you could get the gold, really, get the goodies. Yeah, I think what you desire can come to you. I really do. I see this one. 10 of Cups, absolutely. Oh, this is like the perfect fit. Yeah. Okay, so this one. The Lovers. Oh my goodness me. Wow. I mean, this really, really, really. Oh, Three of Pentacles. This could happen quickly. If you are inquiring about someone you know, the moment you step away and give them space to discover you or give them space to come to you, this can move forwards quite quickly. This will transform. The moment if you are searching for someone and energetically you're calling them in, the moment you bring yourself into balance and stop trying to do all the work, the right person can find you. They can discover you. They can be drawn to you. The moment you stop criticizing yourself and thinking, what did I do wrong? Why haven't I manifested this person or these people yet? The moment you step away from self-criticism, the person can arrive and find you. This is lovely. This is really, really lovely. The key here for you is to literally step away. Stop looking and let them come to you. Stop trying to make it happen. Let them come to you. Stop giving yourself a hard time. Let them come to you. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying far too hard. Pile 2. This is your reading. I think there's so much advice and guidance coming through for you. It's obviously down to you as to what you do with that. We all have conscious free will and choice. But I think your reading is really clear, actually. So my wonderful Pile 2, cut yourself some slack, ease off, practice the art of allowing, change your perspectives, anything within you that says you can't have. This is going to transform. When you are in a place of balance and harmony within yourself, the person or the persons or the right fit, the perfect match for, this person, or even if it's someone you know, they're going to come forward. They're going to find you. And that's the bit that you can do. So my lovely Pile 2, with my very croaky voice, I am going to send you the biggest amount of love and blessings and hugs in the world. And I look forward to seeing you for some other readings really soon. I have actually recorded some shorts earlier in the week before my voice decided to do this. So I can post those for a few days and hopefully I will see you. I'm posting this. I'm doing this reading on a Tuesday, posting it today. Hopefully my voice will be back by Friday. I always post readings on Tuesdays and Fridays and Sundays, the bigger ones, and then other readings in between. Beautiful souls, tons and tons and tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. I think my voice is actually getting better, actually, as these readings are going through. I thought I might have to stop with Pile 1. It was getting croakier, but I think my voice is getting better. Maybe I need to talk more. I've been trying to talk less, not more. Perhaps I need to talk more. Anyway, beautiful souls, welcome to your reading. Now, the first thing that we are going to do is draw 2 cards to find out about the connection. We'll draw a card for you each to find out about the connection between you. We're asking for a message from the person on your heart and mind. So these are 2 cards to look at your energies, and we'll also draw some cards to look at any past life connections that could be present between you. Seeing this and this. Okay, look at these first. We have the salamander and black pepper and the mouse and buttercup, innocence and inspiration, and gratitude. The shadow side of this is ungrateful. The light side is appreciative. We have passions and interests. This came out in Pile 1. So beautiful souls, if you were drawn to Pile 1, caretaker, I would strongly suggest that you check it out. I think there may well be a message for you there. Okay, inspiration, innocence, right? Gosh. Right, first things first. Oh my goodness me. I always feel that this is a slight continuation of some aspect of pile 1, but it's still nevertheless a different reading. So I'm going to look at it as a separate reading, but I may make some connections for you as well. Basically, I think the person on your heart and mind really, really admires you. I think they see you as somebody who is pure. I think they see the light in your heart, or indeed it could be the other way around. You may be seeing them in that way, but I think they really do see you as almost like a guiding light. I think you have met in a previous life, and I think you may have looked after them. You may have, it's a possibility that you could have looked after them literally in a hospital setting, and the bit that I will follow through from reading 1, actually, I don't generally tune in with them both, but it's so present, so I feel I need to voice it. In pile 1, I felt that some of you could have been like on opposite sides, perhaps within a war. And if that was the case, I think this person may have been wounded and you may have looked after them despite the fact that, you are on opposite sides. I think there's been some, I just feel that there is a really strong past life connection, and they are bringing, for this pile, for pile 3, they are bringing gratitude and appreciation of who you are, of who you were to them before. It could even, for some of you, have been that you were a parent. There was a parent-child, or a sibling, or a caretaker, a carer, or somebody who stepped in and looked after you. But there is a connection. Whether they are aware of it or not, at a level of soul, they remember you. You looked out for them. And they have, at a level of soul, they have not forgotten. They are so grateful. They see your light. They think you are amazing. And they are so, gratitude is the overwhelming response here. It does go back to a past life. If any of you are coming back together with someone from this lifetime, then maybe you did them a favour, or they admired you. For some of you, they could have admired you from afar. But whatever this is, if it's a working alliance, they really, really admire and look up to you. If it's a love interest, my goodness me, they really see you as a guiding light. But whatever this connection is, yes, that's just connecting in with the howlite. I know I said at the beginning, often we use howlite and it's coloured. This is pure howlite. Their vision is not coloured. It's interesting, they're not looking at you through rose-coloured glasses. They see you with genuine gratitude for being the light that you are. I think it's really lovely that they see you for who you are. I think they feel very passionately about you. If you are in a working alliance, my goodness me, they back you 100% in your work. They really see you as that guiding light. This is lovely. Let's draw some tarot cards and find out a little bit more. I think the message here is that I feel like they just want to tell you how much they admire and respect you, and and how much gratitude they have just for you being you. May we kindly ask for more information about this connection? May we kindly ask for more information about this connection for my pile 3s, please? I'm seeing, it's this one. This. And this one. Look at this. We have the devil. Oh, gosh. If this is a love interest, there's a great deal of desire on their part. I feel that they would give up a lot for you, in all honesty. I think they'd literally cut cords, jump on a plane. If this was a long distance scene, my goodness me, they'd jump on the nearest plane and just be there for you. With the Ten of Pentacles, if this is a working relationship, oh my goodness me, they're behind you. And it feels very guided. And I think they feel that this connection is very guided. They feel they have been drawn to you at this moment in time in a really good way. Valor we have. Queen of Wands and Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness me. There's passion, there's spark, there's inspiration, there's desire, there's, gosh, I'd do anything for you kind of thing. Possibly even cut some existing ties in order to be with you. Oh my goodness me. This person is so full of desire, passion, inspiration, gratitude, just because you are you. Wow. Gosh, the strength of this connection is huge. Whether this is a working alliance, whether it's a friendship, for many of you it could well be love, whatever this is. Gosh, and it is, there's so much gratitude coming from a previous life here. Okay, what else do we have? Growth. Destiny. Oh wow. Grief. Acceptance. Release. Goodness me. Okay. The card of Destiny talks about not being able to be together in a previous life, and also, but sometimes coming into this life and not being able to be together, but almost then asking for obstacles to be removed, for challenges to be released. For some of you, this could even be someone that you met in this lifetime as well, and you just had such a strong connection, but perhaps it would be like if you were both married and you couldn't be together. But now it's like you can. There's been a parting of the ways, and there's a coming. As I said, I think this person would cut cords for you. There are definitely challenges here that have been overcome. But I think this person is actually part of their message. They're sort of saying, do you know, whatever challenges there are, I'll overcome them. You know, I can accept whatever comes forwards, I can release. I'm prepared to process this. I'm sort of prepared to do anything to be with you. This feels like a real full-on kind of commitment. I just think this person is really blown away by you. I feel they would be prepared to transition in whatever way they needed to just to be with you. So whether this is to work with you, whether it's to be in an intimate relationship with you, whether it's, you know, if there's I don't know, if they're in a friendship group who are sort of applying pressure, I think to sort of, you know, you can't hang out with that person. Well, I think you'll be the first choice. I think they'll absolutely move from the existing group of people, and they'd rather be with you and your group. Wow. I think this person will cut cords for you, and this is really what the messages are from them. Let's draw more cards and find out what else we're showing for you, my lovely pile 3. Could we ask how this might proceed? Seeing this and this. Seeing this. This one. And those. Oops, I'm really moving all our cards around a little bit. We have Judgment. We have the Lovers. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a card that suggests so much stability, possibility. I feel you could climb every mountain. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, showing up again. We have the Queen of Wands showing up again. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Devil showing up again. Wow. This is a powerful connection. Okay. I can't sing, but I have, there's a song, isn't it, Climb, and I simply cannot, I cannot even attempt it with my croaky voice, but there's a song that goes, climb every mountain, and something, something, something. If I could sing, I would go find it and I would sing it to you, but I can't. But it really is, I would climb every mountain, I would do everything I can do. I will overcome anything just to be with you. This is, God, the strength. I can actually literally feel it. I don't know what you guys are picking up on, but I can feel the strength of this connection. This person knows it. They can feel it, they know it, they desire it, they want it. And I think this is somebody who's prepared to commit and follow through with whatever is needed. So if it's a business partner, wow, they think you are the bee's knees. You're the lottery winner of business partners. They want to back you. They want to be with you. They want to work with you. If this is love, they want to build a world with you. They could see that you could climb mountains. You could be together. I think they come in with a very, very clear, unbudgeable view. I don't think anything. I feel like nothing could tarnish their perspective on you. This is mind-blowing. Really mind-blowing. And they are just so grateful to have found you or re-found you. Yeah, there's a real soul connection. And I don't think that can be diminished, because the gratitude and appreciation is so, so strong. I think in a previous life, some of you could even have saved somebody's life. You stood up for them, looked after them, been there, literally their guiding light, the person that kept them going in a time of darkness. And they have, at a level of soul, they have not forgotten. And I honestly think to say that you are the light of their life is pretty much what's coming through here. Wow. Pile 3, this is your reading. Sometimes, as you will know, if you follow my readings, I often follow through and draw more cards. I think because of my throat and my croakiness, I'm going to keep our readings reasonably short today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my my throatiness. But wow, just wow. Wow, wow, and more wow. Pile 3, this is lovely. Thank you so much for being here. I recorded, before I lost my voice, I recorded some small short readings, so I will post those over the next few days. So I'll still be posting every day as always. And hopefully by Friday I'll have my voice back. I post bigger readings always on a Tuesday and Friday, and on a Sunday we do the weekly readings for weekly guidance. So beautiful souls, tons and tons of love. Thank you for being here, Pile 3. I'm blown away by this. Tons of love. Keep me posted in the comments. And thank you so, so much for all that you do to support the channel. Tons of love, Pile 3.